Jessica by Bryce Courtney. Jessica was printed in 1998 and since its release has been reprinted over 40 times in 17 different languages. It's been printed in various forms such as ebooks, audiobooks, hard soft covers and large print. This copy of Jessica is first edition. How we can tell this is if we look at the dust cover of the book, here it just says Jessica. The other editions that came out in 1998 and afterwards either have a different cover or they have a recommendation here by the Times. This recommendation isn't on this copy, so it shows that the dust cover is at least belonging to first edition. Now if we go into the actual book and look at the bibliographical information, we can have a look at the IBSN number, and the IBSN number matches the number for first edition. Then we come up here and look at the number panel. It's listed 10 to 1. The 1 shows that this was actually the first print of the first edition. If the 1 was gone and it started at 4, it would be 4th print of the first edition. So now we're going to look at the codex of the book. So here we have the dust cover. At the front we have a title page and illustration, which we can also see on the spine. On the back we have the blurb. Now here we also have a little $10.50 sticker. This particular book came from a second-hand store and they were selling it for $10.50, so it's had a few owners. Now, if we open up the dust cover, we can look at the addendum. This addendum talks about how the book was based on historical facts in Australia's history. It's based during and post-World War II, and the book also features a famous case of an Aboriginal woman winning her kids back from the government. We're just going to take this off. And on the other side, we have some more bibliographical information. So it's a hardcover book, and it's covered in a really dark grey cloth. So here we go. So it just has the title on the spine. And if we open it up, we can see a little bit of damage here on the hinge. And over here on the flyleaf, we have a D. This D could be the first name of the past owner. We don't have any more information other than that. We also have a little stamp here saying SB, and then it's been rubbed out. So we open it up. Over here we have the half title, and then we have the full title page. Here we can see the extent of the damage done to the hinge. We can also see yellow staining done on the title page and also on the other page. They mirror each other, so it looks like something's been spilled on the book and then the book's been closed on it. So here we have our bibliographical information and the dedication. The dedication is to Jessica and Margaret, who the book features. And here once again we have the stains following. So things have been spilled in the book a few times. We have our acknowledgements and our epigraph. If you lose your plaque, you lose the most there is in you, all you've got to live with. This goes really well with the character Jessica and explains her type of character very easily. And then it goes on to book 1 and into the chapters. Now if we go into the book a bit later on, we can see yellowing at the bottom of the pages. This could be done from the thumbprints of the woman reading her book a few times. Now, this particular book, as I mentioned before, I got from Vinnie's. I was given this book off my mum because she was sick of me borrowing her book all the time and reading it. So one day after school she took me to Vinnie's and we went and bought it. And it's been my escape after school. I've been able to come home, curl up on the bed and read it. I've been able to relate very easily to the character Jessica. A lot of other Australians were able to relate to the book as well. They find it culturally significant with the fact that it's to do with our past. People from other cultures around the world just couldn't relate to the book as much. They thought that the different climaxes were too far in between. They wanted more action. They didn't appreciate the background story and the struggle in day-to-day life. So this is the book Jessica by Bryce Courtney.